Okay, I think everything is now going. Seems to be. Always have to do a little test because I don't trust myself to properly set this up every time. But hi, hello everyone. I know I said I wasn't sure and that I probably wouldn't be doing a birthday stream, but let me tell you about this series of unfortunate events that has been happening. Hello and thank you. Thank you so much, Cleoki. I shouldn't try to pronounce names, probably. Hello, Bradley. Thank you, thank you. Glad that y'all all could be here. I wasn't really sure how doing a stream like in the afternoon would go, but given that it's a weekend, hopefully people are actually here. Now, we are once again in Fellwood. I figure we would just kind of pick up right where we left off. Just had Render sitting in his little house over here. I'm very glad that I found his house. Also, if my teeth and tongue look slightly gross and bluish, I am so sorry. I just had a bit of my birthday cake and it's blue. Didn't think about that, but yeah, so you can just call me Cleo. That would probably work out a little bit better. All right. So, yeah, like I was saying, I wasn't planning on doing this today. I had thought about doing it, and I had mentioned that I might do it, but then I was like, well, I'll probably go hang out with my parents just at their house and, wait until Ryder gets off, because tonight we play D&D. Like, we play that on Sunday nights now, and, so the first thing that happened was my mom caught the plague. I don't know how Twitch is about talking about that sort of thing, so you know, the plague. And so I was like, oh, well, that sucks. I guess I'll do a birthday stream. And then Ryder was like, oh, well, I have some vacation time that's like a weird 6 hours, so not a full day. So he was planning on going in for like 2 hours and then using his vacation time and just, we could go out and do stuff today. But apparently his management has decided that vacation time is not for me time nor emergencies. So that's really cool. Not that this is an emergency, but they literally, one of his coworkers had a kid in the hospital and they wouldn't, she had to beg to be able to use her vacation time to go be with them. So I'm praying for his management's downfall, as we all should, you know, down with the system. But yeah, so he still might be here in a couple hours because he said he might take off a couple hours early anyway, but he couldn't take most of the day off, so here we are. I figured I'd hang out with you guys, play some World of Warcraft. We all enjoy that, so thank you, Jackson. I appreciate that, and thank you, Taya. Oh god, names. And thank you, Unlimited Production. That one's easy to say. So Hecate. Oh, like the goddess, maybe. Is that what you were going for? Maybe. Thank you all. I appreciate it. So yeah. Like I said, we are in Fellwood, just doing some quests on my level 70 in pursuit of Lore Master, and I also figured in the last stream that Fellwood would be a cool location to do, because I'm a demon hunter. It's probably fairly obvious, Night Elf demon hunter. He had some connections to Fellwood. He was living here for a while, so... Okay, let's go ahead and pick up our quests. Now, Crocius here is actually also part of Rendress's backstory, and that he's the one that smushed its house. You can find him right next to its remains, so yeah, fitting that we'll be tracking him down. Him and Ryder's character Rigwald actually do go hunt down Crocius, but like way later on, because Rendress was in a block of crystal during Cataclysm and wasn't actually here, so we're pretending like this was later. So glad I can catch one of your streams. Been watching your WoW videos for a while now. I'm glad you can make it too. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't really sure if like afternoon would be a good time, but I hope it is for a lot of people. I'm usually a late night streamer, sort of late night, like evening into like 9 p.m. type of streamer. Anyway, the most fearsome demon in Shatterscar Vale is known as Crocius. Though many have hunted him over the years, destruction has only made him stronger. Time after time, warlocks have come to this forest and reanimated Crocius, which is actually a questline in Classic. So, fun fact. Me and Ryder did that together, but I was not playing as Rendress for that. I was Soric. He now lurks in the southeast, surrounded by demonic fire, awaiting any who come to try and claim his power. I will not have this corrupt cycle continue. Kill Crocius and bring his infernal core to me. See, that's the thing. It's like he says that, like, this is the final time you'll be able to kill him. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but if it is, we're just gonna pretend like this happens later so that Rendrus can have his good old vengeance. Okay, you have 2 quests. Though we druids shun the demonic powers infesting this land, it must still be confronted. Shatterscar Vale to the south seized with corruption. The energies there are so chaotic that they manifest as violent entities. Pure fell magic giving form... These are those dudes in the last stream that I was like, I think we have to kill these too, but wasn't quite sure and didn't pick up this quest because I knew we were about to end the stream, but I figured we'd be going back. Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. I've been keeping a close eye on these chaotic beasts and studying their strength. I need to make sure they are still weakening with time. Bring me the essences they drop so I may ensure they are diminishing. Okay, and I think this is the last quest in the area for now. Thank you, Maddie. I appreciate it. And thank you, the Dova Nova. Oh, I'm glad you could make it. The infernals that lurk in Shatterscar Vale are formidable, but not invincible. Much progress has been made in thinning their numbers. Destroying them is only part of the solution, however. I found that the stone that infernals are made of still contains large amounts of fell magic even after the infernal's death. The rubble of slain infernals now litters Shatterscar Vale, leaching its corruption back into the ground. If you could collect it and bring it to me, I would be grateful. Yeah. So, Shatterscar Vale, I can't imagine it was always called that, but that is where Rendrus was living for a while. He's not from there. Oh, there's actually another quest on here. I guess we'll go ahead and pick that up too then. Hello. You were the squirrel lady, weren't you? In a place like this, even something as simple as growing flowers and pulling weeds can require some heroic effort. The orchid lashers that grow on all sides of the grove are a sign of healing, but they're not flawless. Some of them do succumb to demonic corruption now and then. I found that the best way to check is to just pull them up. If they're normal, they'll wander around for a bit and reroot themselves. If they aren't, well, you better be ready for a fight. Right. Okay, and that's just right around here. So, I was mentioning this in the last stream too. Since I am level 70, we are just going to be one-shotting everything. I figured doing older content for Lore Master and everything was probably, that is a big bug, probably a good way to ease back into streaming because intimidating, but yeah, so don't let this give you a false impression of what playing World of Warcraft is actually like. There is actually combat, I swear. We are just a little too over-leveled for all of this. But we'll go ahead and deal with these guys before we move on to... Oh, you're normal. I almost slapped him anyway. It's rude. I guess I should also probably... meant to just hide my achievements earlier, but I hid my whole quest log. Do you drop anything interesting? You're a boss, so you could. But I doubt it. Oh, I didn't mean to click on you. Hi. I didn't even know you were there. A headband. Great. I'm sure that will serve us well. But yeah, I like to imagine all of the quests that we were sent to do in Shatterscar Vale, Rendrus has probably actually done. I guess someone else was... Oh no, we already checked them all. I was like, did someone else already kill them? I see them, but I can't interact with them. No, it's just because I'm already done. I guess we'll go ahead and turn that in. Since we are already here, and I still have his goofy herbalism equipment slotted. I still don't know how he puts on that hat. It distresses me, but let's go ahead and not have that on, please. It's hard work, but it's so rewarding when you see them growing up big and strong. When they're not covered with demonic thorns, that is, that would always help. Okay, I was kind of figuring you would have another quest for us, but you don't, so there we go. Did I walk past that quest, though, or was that... Okay, that may have unlocked because I turned in that one. We're just gonna pick up quests endlessly. We're never actually going to get to any content. Oh, I remember this guy. Okay. Since reclaiming Jadefire Run from the Satyr, the Emerald Circle has sent many druids to begin the long task of cleansing the ruins. Last night, several of them were murdered by a night elf. I should go ahead and say, Rendrus definitely didn't do this one. This was well after this had already happened. The witnesses say it was a demon hunter, a crazed disciple of Illidan. As you can see, you know, there needs to be a little bit more trust established, I guess. That was kind of part of Rendrus's thing after Legion was trying to make his people like him again, so... A rare sight. No doubt he's gone mad with power, just like his master. Great. I'll pay top bounty for proof of this murderer's death. He's been spotted just off the road to the north in a valley beneath Jadefire Run. Okay. We will do that later, and you have a quest too. Oh, it's endless. It's endless. Am I just not seeing them on my mini-map because they're faded out? I don't know. This hair makes me so sad. Like, what is that? The ancient protectors of Iron Tree Woods to the north have been dead for years. Their bodies a grim symbol of the damage to these lands. Every season, we take the water from this moon well and pour it on the ground before them, hoping it'll nurture new life. If you'd like, you can deliver the water yourself. It's an excellent opportunity for reflection. Take this vial and fill it in the moon well and pour it at the very top of the small hill between the three ancients. Okay. We'll do that later. I just want to go back to Shatterscar Vale. I can't say that for some reason. But yeah, I figured, I know I said it like in the last stream, but I always feel like I have to repeat myself on stream just because I don't know who's here, who comes and goes, who's heard what, but and then I immediately forgot what I said because I'm nervous as hell. Anyway, that's amazing. How did I do that? How did I completely lose my train of thought? Right, in between Shadowlands and Dragonflight, he was here helping them. God, amazing. I'm also still torn on if I actually want to harvest the plants here because I feel like some of my alts are gonna need them at some point, but I don't know. I already have pretty high herbalism. I think it's just maxed out for classic anyway. Lurking while I also play WoW. Happy birthday, thank you. I appreciate you being here. I figured with everything going how it's going, all my plans falling to ruin, just spending it in World of Warcraft is just the best way to celebrate my birthday. We did have like a little party last night where we just rewatched Vox Machina the first season and got all the way through that, and then it was about midnight and our friends and Ryder had to work in the morning, so we were like, yeah, we should probably just hold off on the second season stuff until next Saturday. So, forget, I don't actually need to kill those guys. If I need those, I'll come get them later. I won't bore y'all with picking a bunch of plants. So I guess, oh, we just didn't need that big one? You would think he would still have debris, but I guess not. Most of it I feel like is just laying around. I saw these last stream too. But yeah, I figure he probably had to establish a large amount of trust, like throughout BFA. Hello, Vortex, Vortex K9. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, he had to establish a large amount of trust during like BFA and Shadowlands with helping out with all the Night Elf problems that they were obviously dealing with. And then just made his way to Whisperwind Grove and wanted to help out, so they accepted him. Even though he is a stinky demon hunter. A crazed follower of Illidan, for sure. I was talking about this once again also last stream, but I just love that he's just the least edgy demon hunter in the world. I have nothing against edgy demon hunters. Like, I'm a mild edgelord myself, but I just take great pride in taking a really edgy class and just making this just absolutely delightful, wholesome little character. It is so fun. Thank you, Vortex. I appreciate that. You know, I'm gonna kill this guy anyways, just because he's in my way. Maybe he'll drop a cool hat. Or absolutely nothing. That's also appreciated. Okay, there's a rock over here. But yeah, I'll probably only be streaming for like, maybe an hour or so? I don't know, because I don't know if Ryder's going to still take off a little bit early or not. But if he does, that'd probably be around 4:30, and then we might still go out and do stuff, but I should also probably prepare our house for D&D tonight, so probably calling it off at like 4 or 4:30 is a safe bet. But I just wanted to hang out with you guys for a little bit at least. Oh, it was a war axe. I was like wondering why it made it sound. I guess we already got, yes. I'm just in autopilot mode. I'm not even noticing when we're done. I'm just killing, but there we go. So if you weren't here in the last stream, I think, oh yeah, it's near Crocius and we still have to go get him. That little divot right there, that's where Rendras's house was. Good for him, good for him. I'm still working on his backstory a good bit. I'm trying to get over my fear of sharing parts of it because it's like Gone Airs was still technically a work in progress, and still very well could be whenever I started sharing it with you guys, but it's just like, I'm still so new to Warcraft lore that I'm just like, I don't want to butcher it. I'm trying my best. I'm trying to keep it fairly simple. I feel like whenever I start playing as Rindris in D&D, that'll probably help me develop him a good bit, both in D&D and in Warcraft too, so just kind of learning as I go, but I'm still kind of nervous to share a bunch of it, but at least we have the tidbits, huh?
Hello.
Okay, let's turn that in. Be wary with the essence. It's as poisonous as it is powerful. I can tell just from the size of these that the fell tank is healing, slowly but significantly. Thank you, Rindris. I will ensure these are properly purged. Alright. Do be sure to pick up after your own kills as well. We had already killed a bunch of them, but you know, what's a few more? Oh, I missed a message. I'm sorry. What's your next LARP adventure? Could you recommend where's the best place to go for cosplays? I actually don't LARP. I play a lot of D&D. I would love to LARP. I don't know, maybe you've seen like pictures of me at the Ren Fair or something. That's probably what you're thinking. As for cosplays, I'm really not sure too. I don't really cosplay. I just dress up for the Ren Fair and for D&D every now and then I will. Do you mean to go to like look at cosplayers or to like make cosplay sort of stuff? I'm not really sure. And hi Ryder, I'm glad you could make it. I assume work hasn't really picked up and it's totally necessary that you be there today. It's good to see someone who cares about keeping the forest clean. Thank you, Rindris. Alright. The core must be kept away from Shatterscar Vale. Heading out in about an hour, going to my dad's birthday dinner. I feel like a lot of people, like, it's probably just because I notice it, because I have my own birthday on my mind, but I swear, so many people have birthdays, like, I feel like the 27th through the 31st of January. Just seems like everyone's birthday's there. Check your watch. Oh, I have it in Do Not Disturb. So I don't, I'll check my phone. Ryder got me an Apple Watch for my birthday, which was super nice, but I feel like such an old lady because I don't know how it works. So I will do that now. Sorry. Hate to be on my phone while I'm streaming, but. Okay, I see. So Ryder will be joining us soon. Excellent. Oh, I'm behind on the chat now. Oh my god, I totally forgot about LARPing. I used to LARP all the time. I honestly miss it about 90% of the time I was doing it alone, but it was still fun. Huh, I never really considered, I guess you could just kind of LARP alone. It sounds so cool, like I'd love to, but it's just like, the closest I've got is D&D right now. Just seeing you dressing up is why I thought you'd done LARP, but no worries, much love. Yeah, I wish I did. I wish I was that cool, but yeah, I like dressing up. I've been so busy I haven't had time to binge the Skyrim series like I planned. I'm so behind. If I fail my goal to watch the whole series before the final real story part, I'm gonna cry. Well, don't worry. I was planning on recording it like a few days ago, but I just felt so dead and tired that day. I was like, I can't. I've been so nervous about recording it because I want it to be good, because it's the finale of a series I've been doing for like 5 years, you know? No pressure or anything. So I was just, I can't do it when I'm low energy, but I don't want it to end either, so I just don't want to record it. So I haven't recorded it yet. I will, you better not, I'm only on episode 2, that's how far behind I am. Oh my god, yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, woo. I think there's what, like 83 episodes? Around that. Gonna have to pick up the pace, because I'm probably gonna be recording and editing it next week. I need to, so that I can put up some of the other videos I already have ready to go. I just want to put up that first, but god, I don't want it to end. Anyway, let's turn that in. This foul chunk is what those warlocks sought year after year. I'll protect it myself or destroy it if possible and ensure Crocius never rises again. Okay, so there's also, I couldn't remember what he said about it, but maybe whenever Rindris and Rigwald get here, maybe he still does have the core and is trying to figure out how to destroy it, and Rindris being a demon hunter, specifically one that, you know, knows a lot about infernals, maybe he knows how to destroy it, and then they do that. That would probably make sense. Whenever demon hunters go through their training, they usually have to fight, or they have to fight and consume a demon, usually one that is kind of, I don't want to say important, but relevant to them. He did fight and consume part of an infernal, so he has an infernal stuck inside of him, which is part of why he gets that whole, like, blind, stupid rage thing going on, so... I'll get to work on it when the stream ends. I believe in you, but oh my god, that is a lot. I wanted to rewatch my own Skyrim series so that I could do a montage for the finale, and I watched the beginning of the first episode and got to all the just backstory stuff with Gonair, and I'm like, oh no, it's different now. It's so much better now. I can't watch this. I couldn't watch myself because I was so awkward and didn't know what I was doing, and yeah, I fell off. So there's not going to be a montage. Sorry. It just makes me cringe too much. I can't watch my old videos. Even like videos from like a month ago, I'm just like, I don't watch my, except for my room tours. I rewatch my room tours for nostalgia. And that's about it. So, this foul chunk, or no, I already read that. Turn it in. Oh, we already finished Whisperwind Grove. No, I don't want to move on from here. But yeah, I decided this little house with the weird goblin and organ just hanging out outside of it. It's not their house. It's not either of their houses or any of these guys. It's Rindra's, clearly. That is the only truth I will believe. So, love your Skyrim series, or rewatch the series because some of your scenes are hilarious. And to Bradley, don't worry, I haven't finished watching the series, so go watch it from episode 1 again. Yeah, I wish you guys luck. That is so much Skyrim, and I don't want to like lead you guys to think that I'm just not going to be playing Skyrim anymore or anything. This is just the finale of Gonair's story, and once I get there, I'm essentially going to be putting it... You know how I, like, go between Morrowind and Oblivion? I think I'm just going to start cycling between the 3, potentially, just so we have room to, like, bring ESO back, because so many people were just like, no, you should do the newer content ESO on YouTube again, like you used to, and I'm just like, I can. It's just... We know how it can be with recording sometimes. It might be a while. It might take a while to get through that. So, mostly just because editing. Oh, treacherous. I didn't fill up the... That's right. Yeah. Well, okay. I guess we'll go back then. It's down. Why am I so bad at directions? I don't know. Some of the episodes are like 30 minutes to an hour. If I manage to do this, this will be the cost of my sanity for sure, which maybe it's worth it. Yeah, that's gonna take you a while. So, I feel like I like to watch really long series whenever I'm, like, grinding out something in RuneScape or whatever, so maybe find a game like that you put a lot of time into, just have that on the side, you know? It'll help. Things like that especially help get through long grinds, so... Alright, let's actually fill that up. That would make sense. I just thought he said he already did, but yeah, generally you have to do it yourself, so... Okay, back to the spooky... Treemen. I love these guys. I love the ancients, though. Like, just everything dealing with night elves. They're just so cool. Okay, let's water this mound. Alright. The moonwell water quickly seeps into the ground with a soft glow. A few moments later, a rustling noise is heard, and a small sprout pops up before your eyes. Okay. The tiny sproutling shuffles around, motioning you towards the south. You can barely hear a faint voice. Soil! It's just the voice we're gonna give to this plant. It looks like it wants fresh soil. Maybe you should guide it to some of the richer looking patches. Oh, I love this questline. We have a little plant buddy. Isn't that great? Oh, it's so cute. I just watched your Necron video earlier. I love that I mostly had the same reactions you did. I would definitely not try to pet Hermes more though. Why not? He's so cute. He is adorable. I would try to pet him. And I think he'd be cool with that. He'd understand. He's smart. He gets it. He knows he's pettable. Doesn't matter what you record, Tamriel, just take your time, don't stress. We'll watch anything you upload. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do have, like, I have a lot of videos pre-recorded. I've been, each recording session that I do, I'll record, like, 4 videos. And then, like, edit them. I just want to cycle through uploads. So I have all these videos ready to go. I just need to put up Skyrim first. So... little behind, but I may end up putting up the next episode of Dragonflight anyway, just so that I don't have no uploads for a little bit. Necrom's release trailer helped with that, so. The tiny seedling opens its leaves wide, like a baby bird waiting to be fed. It's horrifying how big it has made it. It's much cuter when it's little guy, just a little tiny guy. It speaks in a very faint voice. Hungry? What? Bugs? You can hear the buzzing of wasps to the south. Could they be what the little thing wants to feed on? Who knows? Who knows? He definitely didn't directly tell us. And happy birthday, Tamriel. Thank you, Peter. I appreciate that. I'm at work, but just wanted to jump in and say happy birthday. Have fun being an old lady. Why, thank you, August. I shall have a lot of fun. I didn't receive any more debuffs this morning like I did on my 25th birthday. However, I did a couple of nights ago, I guess, just had the gall to sleep on my side and thus my shoulder. It does make me feel ancient, so there we go. I'm 26 and that does not feel correct. Like, I feel like time stopped passing in like 2017 or so, and I'm very confused. It's very uncomfortable, this passage of time. Okay, correction, I'm on episode 3. That's better. It's better. What? That's what? An extra 28 minutes off? You got this. I actually want to know. Hold on. I don't know. If I look up my Skyrim playlist, does it say how long it is? Because I kind of want to know. Just like, I know episodes it will, but I want to know, like, the length, like the hours, the amount of hours it would take to rewatch that. Gotta scroll just a bit. Where is it? There it is. No, it just says 83 videos, at least on here. I'm gonna have to do the math later, because I just want to know how long it would take to rewatch. Have you seen any of Vox Machina Season 2? I have. I've seen the first 3 episodes. I don't know if you were in here whenever I mentioned last night. Or no, you were in the server when I was talking about it, so you probably saw it. We rewatched Season 1 last night, the entirety of it. Our friends hadn't seen Season 2 or anything, so we just figured start over. I kind of wanted to rewatch it anyway, but, yeah, we didn't get past where we already were, so I haven't seen the newer episodes yet, and I might not until next Saturday, because now we all want to watch it together still, so. Or we might wait 2 Saturdays and then just watch the whole thing all at once again. So behind those 80-something episodes, yep. No, I think whatever you can take would help. It helps. Believe me. Like, once again, as a RuneScape player, one that likes to grind out skills, an extra 30 minutes off of something is huge. I'm 3 years younger. I'm gonna be 23 on the 28th of February this year. Leap year, baby, so I'm 5 technically. Oh, that's amazing. And happy birthday in advance. I know I'm a good bit early. I did not want to speak to our giant plant friend. Okay, are you even, like, eating all of them? I guess he is. I'm not really checking to make sure he is. He's at least having fun in the soil, so. But yeah, that's so fun that you're born on leap year. 5 years old, wow. The next ones are so good, prepare your butts. My butt will be prepared, thank you. I will make sure. Alright. The seedling pats its stalk with a rooty arm, as if full. It looks to have grown a bit, too. Oh. Our little tree baby, that's so cute. I really don't need to be looting these guys. Like, I did just spend an ungodly, oh god. I should sort that out. Yeah, I did just spend an ungodly amount of money, both on this mount, so that I don't have to have, like if I get a new piece of gear and it looks stupid, I don't have to deal with it anymore. And neither do any of my friends or anything. But I also have been working on the Crazy for Cats achievement. And I bought a couple of the cats off of the auction house. Because you kind of have to. And, yeah, they were expensive. So, I'm so broke right now. It's so sad. I don't need to be on this mount, but I guess we will be. We still need dirt. Bathe in your dirt. One more dirt. One more dirt. Okay. Dirt. This does not seem like it would be very rich dirt right next to this infernal pool, but okay. Age is an illusion. The only difference between one's 40s and 20s is they admit to all the aches and odd sensitivities. Oh no, I'm in my 40s. I am an achy old man, let me tell you. But yeah, I've kind of come to that, like, to accept that just no one feels like an adult. Like, me and my friend were talking about this the other day. You always, like, envision that at some point, you'll see things differently. Not just from, like, the same viewpoint you had as a teenager. Given, I feel like I'm a lot wiser than I was as a teenager. Not that I was, like, a reckless kid or anything, but, A little bit more emotionally controlled and everything. And it's just like, yeah, I don't, for one, it feels weird to say that I have a husband. Am I old enough to be married? It doesn't feel like I should be. Like, I have rent and bills. Like, that's, we've been working on, like, insurance stuff. Like, that's not, how did this happen? It's not cool, and I don't know what I'm doing, but apparently neither does anyone else. Why have we made this how our lives function? I don't know. Anyway. I'm old yet still young. I feel that. I feel that. It's like my physical form ages as if 26 is actually old. It's not at all, but I feel like I should be a lot younger than that. Like, makes no sense. If that math ends up being like more than a month, I might collapse in disbelief. In reference to the Skyrim hours, yeah. Ooh. Okay, gotta go back to forced labor. Have a great stream. Bye. Okay, bye, August. Thanks for coming in and calling me old. Highly appreciated. You're like almost a decade older than me. I feel like a baby, but I feel much older. That's also a thing. I was always really responsible as a teenager, so I always felt like I was way older than all my peers, because I just watched them and I was like, y'all are all so dumb and childish. But now, I feel younger than all my peers. It's just like, what? Like, we almost made these, like, friends with random people that had just moved here. And they felt like they were, like, so much more adult than me and Ryder were, and we were, like, uncomfortable about that and some other things that I know I complain about in my Discord, but I shouldn't do it here, probably. So didn't really end up following through with that, but it was just weird, because it's like, I'm pretty sure we're the same age, but it's just like, or they may have been a little older, but I don't know. It's just weird. Because even my own older brother, he doesn't feel like he should be, like, that old, and I'm just like, what? And he doesn't read as an adult to me either. It's just weird. It's just weird. Is this a stream for all of us in the retirement home or mental ward? I can't remember at this point. Fair enough. Fair enough. I do love your top. Thank you. This is one of my favorite shirts. It's got moons and, like, fishnet stuff on it. But it's also that material that attracts cold. So, I don't know if y'all noticed, I just have this big galaxy blanket on me because it is so cold today. And I'm like, why'd I wear this shirt? It's just nice, so I had to. Okay, let's turn this one in real quick. I accidentally went invisible. I did not mean to do that. I just clicked the little button on my mouse. The seedling coils its roots in what looks like a happy manner. Grow big. Okay. Yes? Is that... Oh, it's a trinket. Okay. It's like, does he give you a pet? I don't think so. Oh, he's a little treant. I love these dudes, especially because, whenever we first moved our mains to, Moonguard, the role-playing server, if you were not familiar, Rendress and Rigwald were sitting in the mage quarter where they like to sit just enjoying their tea, and under the mage, like, tower bridge, there was, of course, a demon hunter and some other night elf, like, flirting, like, borderline ERPing, just like, oh god, he's trying to do it again! I saw you in the recording! I saw him! You
I
can't
was
do
at your
it!
walls.
Oh, well, I was trying to tell the story of the little tree inn. Anyways, these people were flirting. And I was just kind of watching them like, And I noticed this druid in a treant form just comes up and just stares at them with this, he's not gonna look at me, just with this face that was kind of like, just kind of how they look. He looked appalled. And they were saying goodnight to each other and whatnot. And the druid, that's the treant, turns into a bird. And in the chat, just role plays out, pooping on the demon hunter dude. And it was just such a good welcome to the server. It was legendary. I already loved these guys, but especially after seeing that, it was just so good. I should catch up on chat now, apparently, because people will just show up in my walls if I don't.
I gave you fair warning this time. I was also standing in the doorway doing this for like 30 seconds.
Okay, where are we? Shooting the whole of campaign 1 and the third of campaign 3 critical role has been a hard sludge. I can't focus on, podcasts, things that are just voice. Like, I know you can kind of watch it too, but I really struggle watching that. It makes me sad. So it's like, I like the graphic novels, I like the show. I have, the book about Vex and Vax, but I haven't read it yet. But I plan to, and I bet I'll enjoy it. But I can't listen to the actual show, and that makes me really sad. And thank you, Zoe. I appreciate it. Glad you could be here. I could watch them while suffering on my legendary difficulty Skyrim save. That might help. That might help you out. Don't want to hit any one of my walls for a good month. I just finished the Dead Space remake, and oh boy, I know nothing about that, but... Whew. Yeah, I bet. Also, the people say hello to you.
Hello. I am in the walls.
That might get crowded with all the rats. I do
Ew.
think once we had a rat in our walls. We heard something suspicious once.
Yeah.
We were like...
It's probably a rat.
Probably a rat. The joys of living in a complex.
Usually rats.
Dead Space is a spooky game. Horror. I thought so.
Oh, have you not seen Dead Space before?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's like it's in space and everything's dead.
What?
It's crazy.
That's insane.
It's actually wild.
Holy shit. I never would have guessed. Yeah, if y'all haven't noticed, I stick very heavily to my genre, and within my genre, still very specifically, like, I play a few franchises of games, and that's really all I pay attention to anymore. I used to be better about it, but I guess whenever your life gets absorbed by 2/3 kinda MMOs, that's just really all you have time for. Huh. Anyways, what's our tree want now? Oh, he's actually talking. Wow. There's so many other spirits still trapped in rotting bodies here. Disturbing. Do you see? The Iron Tree Stompers in the north. They're sick with the demon stuff and icky with mold. Poor spirits inside them can't get out. You can help! Chop them down and the spirits can get out. I'll put the spirits in me. Oh, and we can all be happy together when I grow up. Will you help, please? Willing possession?
What are you doing? What did I walk into?
I'm growing a plant in the Fellwood.
Oh, that sounds about right then.
Yeah. He wants to absorb souls. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that. Mm-hmm. Are you still wanting to go out later? Because I'm kind of thinking I'll finish Fellwood at least.
Sure, if you want to still. I don't mind if you want to keep streaming.
Okay, well, I will finish Fellwood and we'll just see where we're at then.
Okay, I got the chat pulled up here so I can stay involved with stuff. But...
Okay, good. It's spooky, scary skeletons, just without the skeletons. Well, what fun's that without skeletons? You gotta have the skeletons.
They're space skeletons.
Okay, so we're killing these corrupted trees and you're going to eat their souls. Oh, he does a little woo. He's so happy about it. This doesn't seem like a good idea, my little tree friend, but okay. Here's a sunbeam. Photosynthesize! There we go. I love this little guy. I don't like their death animation, so it makes me sad. I don't want to chop them in half. They're friends. Even if they are corrupted. I love little tree dudes. Baldur's Gate 3 is a good game. I do want to play that once it's fully out. I do plan to. I don't know if it'll be on the channel or anything. I wouldn't necessarily count on it. However, I really want to play that. That is actually one outside of my... I don't think you actually are basking in that, sir. I guess you did. You absorbed the entirety of it, which is weird. I don't think that's how sunlight works, but... Demon Hunters are so rad and so OP at in-game. I am such a casual player. Like, my in-game sort of stuff is, you know, role-playing, mount collecting, pet collecting, transmog sort of stuff, so I don't actually do a whole lot of, difficult things in-game. So I wouldn't really know about the OP-ness, but yeah, I am...
You okay?
OP.
Oh.
Child.
Good job.
Woo. Okay. It's the funniest shit in the world. Anyway, I'm being laughed at. I wouldn't really know, but I'm glad to hear. I am just killing level 30, so naturally one-shotting them all. So, oh, you just need one more sunbeam. Okay. I would join an ESO roleplay guild, but I'm scared they're all so big. I have the same problem. If I revitalize my guild, we may just see about making it into a kind of roleplay one. I just wish there was something like the total RP mod in it, so that you could actually read each other's backstories. We have the thing in the server where you can post about OCs and whatnot, but I guess that would help. But yeah, every time I try to join like a guild in World of Warcraft or a clan in RuneScape, I just feel like it hasn't gone very well, and that makes me sad. So, it's partially because of my own shyness, but also, like, in some of them, I just feel like whenever you try to talk to people, they just, like, talk over you, like, in their Discord and just, like, don't acknowledge you at all. And, like, they don't acknowledge each other. It's, like, there's no sense of community or anything. It's just, like, guys.
You don't have fun screeching into the void?
Well, it's like I don't have to, like, whenever I'm seeking a community, not necessarily. I screech into the void all the time. That's what my recordings are. So happy, can you hear us? We're so many friends now. That is very creepy, my beloved sapling protector. Bigger and bigger, with room for each friend.
This tree is really weird.
I know!
Is he
Singing in the
getting
sun. He is getting bigger. He was a little, like, flower guy at first.
Yeah, you're gonna have to kill him at the end, I bet.
No.
You're gonna get corrupted by demon souls.
No. Wakey, wakey. What? What? Have we been asleep? So warm and fresh and full of life. We love the sun. It makes us stronger. Soon now, very soon, is the time of growing. Haven't you already been growing? Oh, he got a beard.
What the heck? I looked away for 2 seconds.
Wow. Oh, you have a quest. He's so tall I couldn't even tell. Oh, no.
You should get
Did we already accept the... What? Did you already tell us that? No. Wait. Yes? Okay, well...
It's the withered protector slain, right?
Yes. Yes, it is.
You should
Which I assume is somewhere over... Huh?
You should ride your wandering ancient mount so you're just like next to him.
Into battle! You're right, I should. Okay. Mount. Yes!
PR1.
Let us go, my friend, to battle! I love how he walks. Oh, hello! You don't have a beard. That's how you know he's not a friend.
He's evil.
Get rid of that. Gross. I don't know if you just absorbed his soul too or what, but... what demon hunter is that? I want it. These are the Warglaives of Azzinoth. They're kind of a pain in the ass to get, but they're Illidan's weapons. You have to, run Black Temple over and over. Hope that he drops both of them for you in a timely manner. There is a main hand and an off hand, so you can get duplicates of the one that he's already dropped. I was really lucky and didn't, and he dropped them on my first try, and then whenever I finally decided to pray to my big Illidan statue right here, he dropped the other one, and it didn't take very long for me. And then you have to wait, for the time walking of the Black Temple to come around, and you have to kill Illidan in its original difficulty, and then you can transmog the Warglaives of Azzinoth just on your Demon Hunter. So it's kind of a pain. I, once again, got really lucky with that, because right after the second one dropped, that time walking came around, and then I made Ryder do it. I didn't run the raid, because I'm a weenie and I don't run raids yet. Okay.
Hey.
Doopy! Hi, Doopy.
She's still wearing her collar.
Yeah, I forgot to take them off, so if, I don't know if she'd
Don't
let
pick
you,
them
but
up.
yeah, I unfortunately can't show you guys the cats today, but Doopy has arrived. Oh! I am under attack again.
He's back!
Tree man, could you not help with that? I will go over here to ramble. Okay. Yes, it is time. It is time. Though, to be fair, whenever we, you ran the raid, I was watching the whole time, and it was so hard to get a good group, too. And then whenever he finally found one, and they got to Illidan, it started storming really hard here. We were like, don't lose power, I swear to God. So,
like
thank you for doing
6 hours of...
Yeah, it was like 6 hours to actually run the thing and kill Illidan. So, it's a pain.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, I'm so behind on chat again, sorry. Been playing Skyrim with Inigo and the Serana dialogue add-on. So far delighted with them. Lots of roleplay opportunities. I haven't really been playing Skyrim lately, and it makes me really sad just because I've been playing so much World of Warcraft, RuneScape, and ESO, but I've been craving another playthrough. So, I haven't really ever played with either of those, but that sounds like fun. Yeah, community isn't really a thing in World of Warcraft. If you're looking for a community, do not recommend Final Fantasy XIV to me. I'm never playing that. Sorry. Okay, it's so dumb. I believe you that it's a good game and that it has a good community. I just hate the art style of it so much. the characters are all horrifying looking to me. And I know that's coming from World of Warcraft, that's really stylized. I've just always been picky about art style, and Final Fantasy to me, no thanks. This is the group that could never be in the MCU, truly. I'm hoping that, especially through, like, streaming and doing, like, more World of Warcraft videos on YouTube, that hopefully I'll make more World of Warcraft friends, and maybe someday we'd have to all be on Moonguard, which is the downside, and you need a lot of people to form a guild, but, I would love to form one that's just casual and role-playing. That would be great, because we joined one, because I found them through Instagram, and, like, they had a lot of pictures of their characters and seemed very character-focused, and were on Moonguard, so you would kind of think they were role-playing. And they had a section in their Discord all about role-playing that was dead. And so we were already kind of like, oh. And then one night, Rindris and Rigwold were wandering around Stormwind, and we saw someone else in our guild, so we waved to them, and they were like, oh, weird to see someone else in the guild actually role-playing, and we were like, okay, yeah, we're out. No thanks, because that's what we were looking for. So... No, that's fair, I get it, and referring to the art style, I appreciate that, because sometimes when I tell people that, they're just like, what? But yeah, my whole life I've been plagued with a thing where I just won't play games or watch stuff if I don't like the art style. I can't do it. Also, I don't need a fourth MMO. Whew. Anyway, I should probably actually read this guy's dialogue so we can continue on. It's time to say goodbye now. You have raised me from a seedling, brief though it was, but now I must rejoin the forest. Take me back to the hill you found me on. There I will set my roots and grow in the shadow of the ancients that came before me. I really hope you don't get corrupted, my friend. That would make me so sad. I feel like I need to get back onto my ancient mount to take you back to your resting place. That sounds like you are dying. Your growing place. Oh, just a couple of lads. Amazing. There's a very small amount of roleplay in Trek Online, mostly revolving around Scar's Khajiit Emporium, but there's certainly community. Never joined a guild in ESO, so no idea there. Yeah, the only guild I've been in ESO has been my own. And it's like, we actually did some things back in 2018. It's been very dead since then, and I need to try to revive it, but yeah, here you go, tree man. Rejoining the forest. Someday I will spread my branches across a renewed forest, full of life and hope. Farewell, Rindris. Have patience, and if you live long, you may see me again one day. I'm a night elf. I hope I live for a while. Kinda ominous. There was two of him. Okay, well, I guess let's go deal with the demon hunter guy, then. Actually, Legion time walking is right now. I should do it. It would be Burning Crusade, not Legion, for the Black Temple, unfortunately. So, I didn't notice that was how it was, though. And you would have to get both of the drops before you fight Illidan, too. Pretty sure it works like that, I think. I don't know. You can do it on different characters, I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't think it has to be the same one that you get the glaives to drop on. That's just how I did it, but yeah. My family back when Cataclysm came out all were in a guild, and whenever around the holidays, like Christmas, my family would go play hide and seek in Stormwind. That's so wholesome. Oh my god. I love that. My headcanon is that is Mountain Dew water. That is fair. I like to think that Fel energy tastes like Monster energy because it makes sense, and I am a cringe demon hunter and drink way too much Monster, so that's just my demon juice. Oh, thank you, Chrominius. I'm so bad with names. Sorry. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm glad you can make it. I'm here to put an end to your killing, other demon hunter, that I totally don't understand your motives or anything, so I'm going to need you to show me the truths. Oh, well. I literally have Illidan's weapons. Don't try to challenge me, man. Oh, and the blue glowing effect you see on him, since you were asking about them earlier, that's not just on the Warglaves of Azeroth, that is something I got from the Night Fae. It's just an enchantment. So that is why they are blue and sparkly. They're usually not. So. I get the art style pickiness. If I don't dig the art, then I can't get into it, especially if it's cringeworthy. Yeah, I'm glad that you feel the same about that, because I always feel bad being like, yeah, I just don't like that thing because I don't like the art. But I guess that is a big thing to media, so. My ESO guild is fashion focused, which has been cool. I like the idea of roleplay, but I've never tried it. I didn't know fashion focused guilds were a thing. That is interesting. How noble of you to blindly kill without question, to come for my head on the barest word of another. Once again, this part, not canon. The other stuff, he may have come and done at least something similar, but he would not be doing this, obviously. Sheathe your fury and hear my tale first. You'll see the noble, or what noble ignorance has done to these lands. Okay, yeah, a bit of backstory, both to Fellwood and Demon Hunters. You love to see it. My kind has always been hated for what we do, despised outcasts, accused of corruption beyond redemption. Yet it was, or if it was not for a Demon Hunter, I think I just can't speak today in general. These very woods would be the greatest stronghold of the Burning Legion on Azeroth. I speak of my master, Illidan Stormrage, the Betrayer. See for yourself, see what occurred here when Illidan was first freed, and the demonic forces of the Dreadlord Tichondrius ruled this forest completely unopposed. Okay, yes. Let us see him, our Illidan. I am free after 10,000 years, yet still my own brother thinks I'm a villain. I'll show him my true power. I'll show him the demons have no hold over me. Are you certain of that, Demon Hunter? Are you certain your will is your own? I do love this part in the Arthas novel. You reek of death, human. You'll regret approaching me. Because it literally just describes Illidan as sitting in a field being like, my brother doesn't like me. I think I'm supposed to help him. Okay. Hey, look! Same weapons! It checks out. We could go on fighting like this forever. What is it you truly want? The Dreadlord who commands the undead army is called Tichondrius. He controls a powerful warlock artifact called the Skull of Gul'dan. It is responsible for corrupting these forests. And you wish for me to steal it. Why? I like his little boogie. Let's just say I have no love for Tichondrius, and the lord I serve would benefit from the Legion's downfall. They gotta talk so slow. Oh no, I guess that was the end of it. Okay. So there were me and Ryder's boys. If you couldn't tell, like, by all the Illidans, and I also have a giant Illidan statue, like, here, right here, like I said. Huge fan. Annoying Demon Hunter, that means it's just my brand. It's how it should be, anyway. If it's not my brand for you, change your concept of me. Perceive me differently. And so my master set out to find the skull, risking his own life against an army of demons to find the source of corruption in Fellwood. Imagine if he had not. Imagine what these woods would look like if the Skull of Gul'dan had continued its work undisturbed. And you see, that's kind of where Rendris got picked up along the way, too. He was following Illidan pretty early on. Alright, I don't know why you disappeared and turned into another man, but sure. Illidan set out to find the Skull of Gul'dan. He fought through armies of demons to reach it, slaying them with the power that made him a hated outcast. See him in battle, Demon Hunter. Witness the one that fought the fiercest against the corruptors of Fellwood and struck at its source. Okay. That is where the Skull of Gul'dan is being kept. These paltry demons will not prevent me from claiming it. Okay, I'll just... That was all Illidan, clearly. I guess it is his weapon, so you know. Hello, Infernals. Oh, are you? No, not still alive. Just standing there. Oh my god, beefy boys. Just one-shotting everything. Now at least the demons will no longer corrupt the forest, but if I claim this power as my own, I will become stronger than any of Archimonde's lieutenants. Yes, this power should be mine. Oh no, he's hot! What the hell was that sound though? Now I am complete. Yes. Okay. Turn that in. Now you are beginning to see. But I am also quite blind. Why do you keep disappearing? Stop it. Yes, Illidan took the power of the Skull of Gul'dan for himself. But did he flee with it into the night? Did he use it for his own glory? No, his very first action was to use his new power to assault the Dreadlord Tichondrius. Witness his triumph, Demon Hunter. Witness how Illidan reclaimed the Fellwood from the demons, and the thanks he was given. Truly, everything Illidan has ever done in any of the stories I have read and whatnot, pretty much is always met with someone being like, Illidan, you can't do that, that's bad, and then that person continuing to do pretty much the exact same thing he did. So, Illidan doesn't deserve the shit he gets. Foul demon, what have you done with my brother? It is I, Malfurion. This is what I've become. No, Illidan, how could you? Not that they turn into demons or anything, but... The leader of the undead has been destroyed, and the forest will heal in time. Like, you can't go around looking like that and then judge him for also having wings. Come on, man, not cool. At the cost of your soul, you are no brother of mine. Be gone from this place and never set foot here in our lands again. So be it, brother. Sure. Goodbye. Okay. Do you see now? For doing what was needed to drive the demons from these lands, my master was banished. Now these druids pick up the pieces, patting themselves on the back for scrubbing the remaining vestiges of the Legion's forces. But that is not why I killed them. Spicy? Oh, stop doing that, please, sir. I beg. I beg you. I also love that he's just a regular night elf. Like, he has the regular night elf man voice and everything. He just has a blindfold on and tattoos, you know? They didn't want to replace him after Legion. Now that you've had a lesson in keeping an open mind, perhaps you'd like to learn why I killed those druids. The answer is simple. They are not druids at all. Demons still roam the ruins, now hiding in plain sight in the guise of friendly caretakers. See for yourself, this blindfold is soaked in demon's blood. Sir, I don't need that. That is kind of what my glowy eyes are for, but okay. Take it north up the hills to Jadefire Run and place it on your eyes. It will show even the most oblivious fool the true nature of any demons. I can literally just do this. Ooh. Oh, there was a bad guy there. And probably somewhere up here. Where are they? Just up here? I'm moving so slowly now. I should probably just cancel that. It's actually not going to do us any good. Actually, it might. I'm really not sure. We'll just use that anyway, since it wants us to. Am I not there? Hello? Over here, maybe? Am I stupid? This is Jadefire Run, is it not? Is it not? It is labeled Sinwiller's Rise. Okay. Over here. I guess it just wanted me to walk up this way. Okay, now I can use it. Ah. I'm also kind of behind again, sorry. Crossworld crossover Illidan and Hermaeus Mora. That would be a bad combination, or dangerous, probably. Yeah. But I would love to see it. They are like my favorite characters, both World of Warcraft and Elder Scrolls, so it'd be pretty good. But yeah, these druids were obviously not quite what they seemed, huh? Though I do want to know, hold on. I am just going to take that off. Except I can't. No! I wanted to see if my thing actually worked here. Let's just fly away and maybe it'll wear off? Might just be until I complete the quest, but I'm not sure. Okay, no, we're good. I want to know, does it actually do it? Hello? Oh no. My demon sight is not working properly. This is bad. Okay, I should just put that on. And cancel that, so we're not slow. Did I enter? Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, I guess they were more so over here, but I still didn't see them. So, how sad. Our eyes are malfunctioning. Illidan, your dream husband. I love him as much as I love him. I kind of love him for the same reason that I love Gonair. Pathetic men that are trying their best to do good and no, like, just doing whatever they have to in what they see as the greater good. I love that about them. Husband material? I think I'll stick with Ryder, but I do love Illidan. Enough, your enthusiasm is impressive, but foolish. Gazing through the veil for too long without practice will break your mind. Once again, sir, please. The rest will be mine, Rendress. For now, I summon you back to me. Okay. Can we just do that? Why can't I summon people to me? I've been preying on these demonic imposters for some time now, and I have finally gleaned the location of their leader. It is none other than Archdruid Navarax, the leader of the Emerald Circle. The demon shields himself with innocence. If I entered Whisperwind Grove to hunt him, I would be set upon by ignorant protectors. But you can catch him unaware. You, the non-demon hunter. Return to Whisperwind Grove, climb the Druid Tower, and you'll find Navarax at the top, in his room amidst the boughs. Okay, or bows? Hello, lonely spaceman. Thank you for the follow. Hopefully, you know, a stream and a nice community. We shall chat. You won't be such a lonely spaceman, because that is so sad. That was really dumb. But yeah, maybe this whole interaction, with whoever helped the Demon Hunter, which could have been Galaron, it could have been their friend Mirathel, at least in my canon. Maybe that helped pave the way for Renders to come here and help people, because they were like, oh, Demon Hunters are actually useful against demons. Who would have thought? You're accused of being a demon in disguise, Neverax, if that's even your real name. Oh, your death will tell a different story. I can one-shot you, sir. I think... No. Oh, hi. What's going on in here? Yarshud, how in the world? I must tell the others. You should find Huntress Salura right away. Okay, we will do so. I can't jump through that. This is so sad. I must jump off of this, though. I can't just take the stairs. That is not cool. Not sad, just obsessed with space. Well, that's good. That's good to hear. I also am obsessed with space, but more so in, like, the pretty, like, magical way. I have a space blanket right now, and less so, like, astronauts, I guess? I like it in the fantasy sense, not the sci-fi sense. No witnesses. Azrael in older now Batman comics is one of those troubled, tragic kind of guys. Talk to the dead saint. That might have just been his, or in his head for a while. Oh, I have not heard of him, but interesting, interesting. Not too, like I said, I stick hard to my genre. I haven't read many Batman comics or anything like that, or really gotten into Batman beyond, like, a few movies. And I did attempt to get into the comics whenever I was a teenager. Into a bunch of comics, and I could just never find where to start, which still is my problem today. Because I would love to, like, get into some more of, like, the fantasy-esque type of, like, you know, like Conan and, like, Red Sonja, like, the warrior sort of barbarian type of characters. I think Spawn was one that Ryder was telling me about, too, that, like, I might like, but I don't know where to start. It's so intimidating. I find it hard to believe everything you say, but the body of that demon is grim-proof. I did not mean to change the volume there. I don't guess you guys could see that. I will order an investigation into the druids at Jadefire Run right away, and make sure my higher-ups know the Demon Hunter may be content to remain in exile. Okay, well, maybe there still would have to be a little bit more, trust forming there, but I'm sure once again bringing all the Demon Hunters back in Legion, I guess he just somehow avoided becoming a rock, that'll probably help. It'll help. It's all coming together. Alright, so we have another over here. I really don't want to attack that guy. Please stop targeting them. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a whole Worgen zone up to the north we still gotta do. Barely a crow's flight to the north, goblins ravage this forest, clear-cutting it to fuel the war machines of the Horde and line their own pockets. This one pays enough pleasant words, and crafted lies to the druids here for them to turn a blind eye, afraid to disturb the tenuous neutrality here. The Worgen of Talonbranch Glade have had enough. Join us, the Hippogriff Master can take you directly to our home. Din Mother Ulrika will welcome any night elf who wishes to fight. Okay. Well, kind of forgot about that, but yeah, we still have this little area up here to do. It's like I'm just trying to decide if we should. I said I'd probably go around 4 in case me and Ryder did end up going anywhere, and especially now that he's here. I'm unsure. We'll at least fly over there. Oh, and thank you guys. I appreciate that. I appreciate that from both of you. The vacuum of space is terrifying outside of the pretty stars, right? It's like, I love looking at it. I don't want to be there. I like the night sky. I like night elven-y sort of vibes, but I would not want to be any sort of space explorer, so. Nightfall is sort of Azrael. This was way back in the 90s, early 2000s. That's fair. Yeah, I am unfortunately not familiar. So, I would continue watching your stream and chat with you more. The bed is calling me and I've got a busy week ahead. I feel that. Sending you love and light. Bless you be and Loon be with you. Thank you. And Loon be with you as well. Fellow night elf, I see. Yeah, I don't blame you for that. I have been so tired this week, I feel like. And it's only gonna get worse because it's gonna get colder. And when it gets, it's already cold today, but whenever it gets cold, I go into full-on hibernate mode. So, I think that honestly, like, I know yeah, this was kind of a short stream, and I do apologize for that, but we had planned to go out today, and then our plans got canceled, but now we're able to do that again, now that he's off a little bit early. So I think me and Ryder are gonna go out for a little bit before we play D&D tonight. I know technically today I probably should have streamed ESO because I've been talking about wanting to go back and forth between those two for my stream series, but yeah, I was just really feeling like World of Warcraft, you know, a little birthday treat. Something still simple too to ease back into things, but I'm hoping Wednesday I should be streaming more World of Warcraft, and hopefully Thursday some ESO finally. We shall see. I'm really hoping ESO behaves because I know the last time I was recording it, I stopped recording it because it was giving me so many issues, but my PC has had some upgrades since then, so we should be all good. But yeah, thank you guys. It was so nice to talk to you all, and I enjoyed it, and thank you for all the birthday wishes and everything. I'm glad that I got to spend part of it with you guys. It means a lot. But yeah, I will hopefully see you all Wednesday. Bye!